What is up, my individuals? Drexler here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. Today I want to discuss some awesome habits, techniques, and tips that will help you become more attractive. Now, these are the same things that I've implemented in my own lifestyle, and they've not only helped me look and feel better, but it's also helped me become more confident in myself as a man. So in today's video, I will be discussing some physical tricks that you can incorporate and then dig a little deeper as to what will make you more attractive on a more psychological level. Because as we all should know, attraction goes beyond just appearance. You gotta find that balance of both. Now, when it comes to your overall style, the last thing you wanna do is sacrifice your comfort for good style. For instance, if it's 110 degrees outside, the last thing you're gonna wanna do is rock a suit. Yeah, you might look good, but you're gonna feel terrible. And if you feel terrible, you probably won't be in the best mood. You won't be able to present yourself in the best way possible, and you're probably not gonna make the best first impression. I would say to keep things fairly simple, you can never go wrong with effortless style. Now, for any of you who need some style tips or outfit ideas on how to achieve a simple yet effective style, I do have tons of fashion videos here on my channel, so be sure to check them out. Number 2, looking good isn't just for other people and how they view you, it's also for you. If you feel good about yourself and the way you're looking, you're naturally gonna feel more confident. Your best qualities will start to shine and you'll have a better impact on people. And therefore, people won't be attracted just to your looks, but they'll also be attracted to your personality, which is number one most important. So of course, taking care of your skin is vital, making sure that your hair is on point. I mean, the last thing you want is to have a lifeless hairstyle. And another very important step that I encourage every dude to not miss is manscaping. The last thing you want is to be rocking a tank top or a button-down shirt like this and you got a sweet, nice, hairy bush just bursting out. And that's why I've decided to work with Manscaped, which is also today's sponsor. The Lawnmower 2.0 is a perfect tool to get the job done. It's this small waterproof trimmer that includes skin-safe technology to keep your skin safe from any nicks or ingrown hairs. You can use it from head to toe to everything all up in between. What I mean by that is that it's the perfect tool to use to make sure that you got a nice clean shaven man zone, because as a man you obviously don't want to forget about your most prized possession. So Manscaped offers products that are strategically designed to give you the best results and comfortability, because let's face it, when it comes to your Johnson, you definitely don't want things to go wrong down there. So be sure to check out manscaped.com. They got all kinds of great high quality men's grooming products. And also, if you guys use the promo code DRE20, not only will you get 20% off of your order, but you will also get free shipping plus a free men's traveling bag. I'll be sure to put all the information down in the description below for you guys. Moving on, number 3, we have watching your calorie intake. Now, for anybody looking to achieve a more slimmer, chiseled, model-looking face, then this will be the only way to achieve just that. And by the way, I'm definitely not saying that if you have a more rounder face shape that you are less attractive. I'm definitely not saying that by any means, because that's 100% not true. I just know for me, in my case, when my face is a little bit more slimmed down, I just like that look better. I think it looks a little bit better on me specifically. If you see here, this is actually a video of me a year ago. And as you can see, my face is a little bit more filled out, a little bit more rounder. And so a few months ago, I actually decided that I wanted to slim up my face a little bit and get a little bit more chiseled. And I decided, to watch my calorie intake, take it down a few notches. And as you can see, my face has slimmed up, somewhat. And again, this is just a look that I personally like on myself a little bit better. It makes me feel a little bit more confident. And so if you guys feel like you want to slim up your face a little bit as well, and just try it out, see how you look and see if that makes you feel more confident. A lot of people think that the only way to slim down your face is to do jazzercise or a whole bunch of facial exercises, or that stuff might help for sure. I do believe in it. However, the only way to really get your face down to exactly how you want it is to get down to a lower body fat percentage. And you're probably thinking, how do I do that? The only way to get down to a lower body fat percentage is to get on a good diet and start watching your calorie intake. Now, I recently made an entire video on how to achieve a more slimmer face. I take you step by step on how to get the results that you want. So if you guys want to check it out and see exactly how to get a slimmer face, I'll be sure to put that down in the description below. Also, by dieting and watching your calorie intake, you will actually start to see your entire body start to get a little bit more leaned out, not just your face. So if you guys watch that video and you actually go through those steps, be prepared to get a nice toned beach body. Number 4, build your inner confidence. Now, me personally, I believe that there are 2 types of confidence. One that you gain from your outer appearance, just like we mentioned earlier about looking good, which is great. But I also believe that there's another type of confidence, and it's one that you gain from the inside. And both are very, very important in my opinion. However, me personally, I don't want to have to rely solely on my outer appearance to make me feel confident. What happens if I have a bad hair day one day? What happens if I have a huge zit right in the middle of my forehead and it looks like I'm recording everyone? I mean, am I just gonna let opportunities pass because I don't feel confident in the way that I look today? So that's why I think it's so important and so vital to actually build your confidence from within. Now look, I'm not gonna lie here. I've seen some dudes that aren't the best looking dudes. However, their confidence is amazing. The way they treat people is amazing. Their persona, their character. And with this, they can pick up any girl they want, no problem. And it's because they don't let their confidence depend solely on their looks. And so how do you build this inner confidence? You do it by constant repetition. For instance, say you want to start talking to girls. Say you've talked to 1 or 2 girls this week. And say they both, the conversation just ended horribly. Say you did a terrible job. The thing that's gonna separate you from everybody else is that you're gonna continue to talk to girls. You're not gonna let those bad conversations hold you back. You're gonna try again. You're gonna pick yourself up and talk to the next girl. And you're gonna slowly but surely over time get better at talking to girls. You're not gonna let those couple of conversations hold you back in life. You're gonna keep putting yourself out there. This is how you get better. This is how you get more confident. This is what it means to face your fears. Because the only way to get past something is to go through it. There's no other way. I've said this before. And if you never go through it, you will never grow through it. And you're never gonna build up that confidence. And honestly, you guys, there's no cheat code to this. There's no easy route. There's really, you can search the internet for tricks and tips that help, yes, but the only way to really take yourself to that next level is to gain experience, to put yourself out there, to fail, and to try over again. And this goes with everything in life, not just talking to girls. Say you want to conquer social anxiety and you want to be able to just talk to people, random people out in public. The only way to do that is to actually go out and talk to people. Yeah, you can gain tips and tricks from YouTubers online, which is great, but now you got to use those tools out in public. You got to actually put yourself out there. It's gonna be hard, yes. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but the more you put yourself out there, the more you're gonna gain that confidence. Number 5, now most of us by now should know to have a good skincare regimen. So I won't go too much into detail about that. However, I will update you on some products that I've been using recently and that have been working great for me, because I'm sure as most of you know, I deal with adult acne, and because of this routine and because of these products that I've been using, I've been able to keep my skin fairly clean and fairly clear. And so the first thing I want to discuss very briefly is the Epiduo hack. Now, for those of you that don't know what Epiduo is, it's a medication that you can only get through the doctor. It's a little expensive. However, I have found out the 2 active ingredients that make up Epiduo, and that is adapalene and benzoyl peroxide. So if you go to the store and grab those 2 products, that's basically Epiduo right there. And for my skin and a lot of other people out there, this has worked wonders. And as far as what I use for a facial cleanser and moisturizer, my favorite brand is Travertine. For those of you that don't know, clear skin also depends on how well you keep your skin clean and if it's moisturized. Dry skin is basically a breeding ground for acne. So using a great moisturizer such as Travertine's is absolutely key. And at night, about 3 days a week, I use their eye gel to keep my eyes looking youthful, because that's one of the first signs of aging. Number 6, don't be afraid to show some skin. Just like we like to see girls with a little less clothing, so do girls like to see guys with a little less clothing. When it's summertime and I get to see my wife in her cut off tank top with her short shorts, dude, it's the bomb, it's the best. It's crazy, I see so many dudes in the summertime wear pants, and I don't know if it's because they think shorts are just not stylish enough, or if they feel like they don't look good in shorts, if they feel like their legs aren't big enough, or whatever. But honestly, if this is you, I'm here to tell you that you are definitely overthinking it. Look at me, I obviously got some pretty skinny legs. And I really don't care, dude. Like, I like the way I look in shorts. My wife loves the way that I look in shorts. Guys, it's almost 2020 now. Short shorts look great, especially the ones that fit above the knee. So you gotta stay with the times. And honestly, if you rock this style, you're gonna look great. It's honestly an awesome look that will definitely make you look a little more attractive. So be sure to, show some skin, bro. It's all good. Rock a tank top during the summertime. If you got a button down, such as this one, show some chest, dude. Just show some man cleavage. At the end of the day, showing off a little skin is nice for the ladies. Now, before I go, I do want to encourage you guys, as men, it's our job to do our best and forget the rest. I know these days we see social media, we see Instagram dudes who, model dudes who look great, who are all freaking ripped and stuff, and it's hard not to compare yourself and look at a guy like that and be like, man, I wish I looked like that. But at the end of the day, we gotta stay in our own lane. We gotta stay focused on our path, our destiny. Looking good is great, I encourage everybody to look their best, do their best, but the second we start really comparing ourselves to others and start putting ourselves down, this is where it becomes dangerous territory. And besides that, I actually saw this quote today, it's funny, it said, if 1% of the population found you attractive, that's still 70 million people. So at least you got that. If all else fails, at least you got that. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, you guys, at the end of the day, the main goal is to make yourself proud. In my opinion, that's what's attractive. Being fully confident in yourself, in doing you, in doing it to the fullest. And when you are proud of yourself, learn to take that positive energy and give it to others. Help others feel that way as well. Encourage them. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, learn to grow with them, grow together. During that process, be humble. Admit your shortcomings. Know the areas that you need to improve on. And better yourself every single day for that person. That's honestly, that's what's sexy right there. I know this video is based on how to become 25 to 40% more attractive, but honestly, to me, there is no end to sexiness when a person is constantly pushing themselves and challenging themselves to become better. So I hope you guys dug today's video. If you did, please be sure to give it a nice big thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and be sure to hit that notifications button to be informed when I drop some new content. And I'll be seeing you guys very soon. My name is Drexler. Shaka bra.